What's going on, people? It's your boy D Davis back at it again with another 360 MBAA experience. 360 mind, body awareness, and assessment. The experience brought to you by none other than yours truly. I made a video earlier about confidence and all that. And I'm just going to talk a little bit more about confidence being actually backed up by something with substance. I put up the example earlier about, the girl who's a 10 with makeup. But if a strong rainstorm happens, is she a 10 without the makeup? I mean, your presentation, how you act, how you conduct yourself, it shows a lot about you. And unfortunately, there's a lot of people who have their confidence not from anything that is innate or anything that they developed or worked on, or they didn't do any type of real work to be confident. You got people that took some pills, took some Ozempic, went to DR or Brazil or Colombia and got some surgery. People that's doing steroids. People that's I guess the celebrities are getting. I saw Drake got fake abs. So all the celebrities are getting fake or designer muscles or designer abs and crazy things like that. Getting all these surgeries and things like that. But at the end of the day, if it rains or you miss out on one of them treatments, one of them supplements, one of them procedures, because there's all types of upkeep that you got to do with that type of stuff, especially when you cheat in the game. When you cheat in the game, you got to go and get upgrades every now and so often. If you miss them upgrades, that's your ass. There's people out here that's they got their nose in the air, their head above everybody else, based off of a lot of malarkey, nonsense, shenanigans, foolishness. I lost a good amount of weight over the last couple years, and that's the area of pride that I have for myself. Because I always knew what I had to do, but it's the fact, having time and all that stuff, having the motivation, one. But when COVID came out, boy, COVID was the best thing for me. Because I was out here walking every day, working out, hooping. I had a ball during that shutdown. I really got my physical body in order. I got my life in order to some degree because of that COVID. But I just needed the time to, really do what I needed to get done. And at that time, I realized that there was no excuses. At the end of the day, being confident, having confidence, it takes a lot of being real with yourself and being honest with yourself, having those tough conversations, looking in the mirror and say, boy, you fucked up. You need to stop doing that shit. Having those conversations, being real with yourself. If you are unable to be real with yourself, to straighten yourself out, ain't nothing that anybody else gonna do for you. Sorry. There's nobody in the world that can motivate me to do something for myself something that's going to benefit myself, benefit me, benefit my family, my progeny. There's nobody outside of me that's going to motivate me more than I can motivate myself, or be better at motivating me or inspiring me more than I can myself. So if you do not have the that within you to strive for better or want better, or to know that there is better out there, that's something that you got to work on. Something we all got to work on, because the sky is the limit. Most people don't realize the sky is the limit. They think the ceiling in their car is the limit. Just looking at how some people view the world. I'm gonna wrap up soon, but it's just the way, you know, I see people living their lives. Like, it's a lot of confidence that is like I say, there's nothing substantial behind the confidence. So that confidence that you have in vanities and superficial bullshit is like a house of cards. As soon as it get a little too real, shit gonna crumble. And that's most people. That's most people who, you know, they build up their ego, they build up their lives based off of titles and identities, things that they attach themselves to. But the 360 MBAA way is to be connected to everything, but attached to nothing. The 360 MBAA way is to be connected to everything, but attached to nothing. Because, of course, there's a connectedness that we all share, because we're all breathing the same air and going through this trip through life, for better or worse, together. You dig? But even though I'm connected, my attachments are very limited. My attachments are primarily to family and friends. And even with family and friends, you gotta play it by ear with a lot of them people. Family, people I love dearly. I gotta play it by ear sometimes, because, you know, they get on your nerves. But yeah, having confidence to let family and friends know that, hey, this ain't the time. I ain't got time for it. Catch me another time. Having that confidence. Having confidence to say no. If you ain't got confidence to say no, you're going to be in a lot of situations that you really don't want to be up in. But you don't have the gravitas to say no. This isn't for me. What's good for you is good for you. But me right here ain't gonna work for me. Having that ability to sit things out, or what's the thing? Fear of missing out, FOMO. Hey, once you get that confidence, there will be no fear of missing out. There will be no fear of saying no. There ain't gonna be no fear of telling somebody fuck you and keep it moving. There ain't gonna be fear of any of that stuff. But first and foremost, you gotta get that confidence, and not the superficial, fake confidence that is built upon vanities and makeup and Ozempic pills and steroid pills and BBLs and because you got a nice job title? No. Because you got your little degree? No. That's not real. That's not real. You just were there long enough to get all that stuff. Simple. It's 2024. I'm not amazed. Oh, I will not be I'm not overwhelmed because of these titles, these degrees, because I done been through all that stuff. I see the people not that impressed. I see the results. Really ain't impressed. So I'm letting people know out there that there's a new way, there's a better way. And I'll say this, the new and better way is some of the stuff that has been forgotten and lost in time. Because all this new stuff, we got to get data, we got these studies, we got these initiatives and all that stuff. All this new stuff that's been coming out, I want to see the results. Just show me the results. Show me how this has been beneficial. Because if I'm investing my time and my energy into something that is supposed to be beneficial, supposed to help, supposed to do something to justify me wasting my motherfucking time doing it. And if there's nothing that comes out of that to justify the time, the energy, and the investment as to what I'm doing or what you're doing, do we really need to be doing that shit? So this 360 MBAA, this is for the people. This is for the streets. It's for anybody who is willing to open up their hearts, open up their minds to the possibilities of what can be if they just divest from nonsensical foolishness and invest their time and their energy into something that is going to be quite beneficial for them. 360 MBAA is just an investment in yourself. I just happen to be a conduit. That's all. Whether you want to better yourself as an individual, or you got some things going on with the babies and you need some of that help, support, guidance, strategies, skills, all that stuff. Holla. 360mbaa.com. Info at 360mbaa.com. Got questions? Feel free. Like, share, subscribe, comment, all that. You know somebody that's struggling, you know somebody that's been doing something for years and years and it just ain't what it should be, just go on, share it to them. Go on, get it to them. I'm here, baby. 360 MBAA, D Davis, holla.